before science understood nature's most lethal poisons, before humans discovered creatures capable of killing in silence. There already existed a world where a single drop could decide life or in jungles, oceans, deserts, and swamps. These creatures do not need brute force to dominate, because their most dangerous weapon is hidden within their own bodies. Welcome to Venomous Animals, deadly creatures without an... Please, give us a like and subscribe to the channel to give us more motivation to continue creating quality content. Don't forget to comment below what you thought of the video and tell us where you are watching from so we can talk together. May God bless everyone with health, peace, and love for nature. In the arid and remote crevices of central Australia dwells an absolute sovereign whose mere presence redefines the concept of biological lethality. The inland taipan, known scientifically as Oxyuranus microlepidotus, holds the undisputed title of the most venomous snake on planet Earth. This desert spectre possesses an athletic body that can reach 2.5 meters in length, designed for a reaction speed that defies the senses. Its appearance changes with the seasons, adopting a dark brown color in winter to absorb heat and a straw tone in summer to avoid overheating under 45 degrees Celsius. This predator's secret weapon is a devastating neurotoxic cocktail, a masterpiece of evolution designed to annihilate the nervous system instantaneously. The potency of its venom is so extreme that a single drop of this substance can extinguish the lives of 100 adult men simultaneously. A single successful attack contains enough toxicity to kill 250,000 mice, consolidating its position as the deadliest creature in the animal kingdom. Compared to the king cobra, the taipan's venom is 50 times more potent, a figure that illustrates the chemical ferocity hidden beneath its scales. The hunt begins when the taipan detects the chemical trail of a plains rat using its highly sensitive bifid tongue. Upon locating its victim, the snake positions itself with millimeter precision, calculating the exact distance for the final blow. The attack occurs in a fraction of a second, with a strike speed exceeding 20 kilometers per hour over a short distance. Unlike other predators that bite and wait, the taipan launches a burst of multiple bites with astonishing ferocity and speed. Its fangs inject venom deep into the prey's bloodstream, causing muscular paralysis and massive coagulation less than 1 meter away from its burrow. This solitary hunter prefers stealth and evasion, using its lethal arsenal only as a tool for subsistence or extreme defense. As the apex predator of the plains, the taipan plays a crucial role in controlling rodent populations in the fragile Australian ecosystem. The inland taipan is the ultimate expression of biological power, a reminder that in the silence of the desert resides nature's most fearsome force. In the heart of the African savannas and rocky hills lurks a predator that personifies speed and absolute terror: the black mamba. Known scientifically as Dendroaspis polylepis, this snake is the most feared reptile in Africa, a warrior that knows neither mercy nor hesitation. Its name does not come from the color of its scales, but from the jet black of the inside of its mouth, a visual warning that signals the arrival of death. With a length that can reach 4.5 meters, its slender and muscular body is a biological engineering tool designed for extreme speed. It is one of the fastest snakes on planet Earth, capable of moving at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour to pursue its prey or escape danger. Its hunting technique is so fluid and fast that its movements seem like invisible tentacles striking from angles impossible for the human eye to see. Before the victim perceives the danger, the black mamba has already launched a burst of precise bites, injecting its lethal chemical load. Its venom is a fierce combination of neurotoxins and cardiotoxins that directly attack the pillars of life. After impact, the toxins travel through the bloodstream, collapsing the central nervous system and the heart in a matter of a few minutes. A dose of only 15 milligrams is enough to kill an adult man, but this queen of death usually injects up to 400 milligrams in a single attack. Compared to other land predators, the black mamba possesses a territorial aggressiveness that makes it the undisputed sovereign of its domain. It uses its bifid tongue to track chemical particles in the air, locating rodents and birds at a distance of several meters with absolute precision. When it feels cornered, it rises from the ground, reaching a height of 1 meter, and spreads its neck in a threatening pose that paralyzes its rivals. The force of its attack is so massive that it can deliver multiple bites in a fraction of a second, ensuring the total defeat of its opponent. Without the immediate administration of an antidote, the mortality rate of a black mamba bite is 100%. This apex predator maintains the balance of African ecosystems, controlling populations of small animals with relentless efficiency. Its existence is a testament to the raw power of nature, a force that demands respect and distance in every corner of the savannah. The black mamba is not just a snake, it is the shadow of death that glides in silence, waiting for the perfect moment to claim its throne. In the great cycle of wildlife, she remains the fastest and deadliest execution of biological evolution under the scorching sun. Respecting her domain is the only rule of survival for those who dare to cross the paths of untamed Africa. On the vast stage of the African savanna arises a warrior of modest dimensions, but with a bravery that challenges nature's deadliest titans. The mongoose, belonging to the family Herpestidae, is a carnivorous mammal designed for guerrilla warfare against the most dangerous reptiles on planet Earth. With a weight that barely reaches 1.5 kilograms, this small titan possesses an agility that exceeds the limits of human visual perception. Its true armor is not external, but internal, a genetic mutation in its acetylcholine receptors that makes it immune to the neurotoxins of cobras and mambas. The battle begins when the mongoose detects the presence of the black mamba, marking the start of a dance of death choreographed by the survival instinct. The mamba rises more than 1 meter high, displaying its jet black mouth in a lethal warning signal that would stop any other predator. However, the mongoose does not retreat. It uses its thick, bristly fur as a first line of defense to deceive the reptile about its real size. The mamba launches an attack at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour, a dark bolt seeking the mammal's bloodstream. With electric reflexes, the mongoose performs a lateral movement in a fraction of a second, dodging the snake's fang by just a few millimeters. The mongoose's strategy is attrition, constantly moving around the mamba to force it into failed attacks that consume its energy. Its short, muscular legs allow it to make instantaneous changes in direction, maintaining a safety distance of less than 1 meter. After several minutes of extreme tension, the mamba begins to show signs of fatigue, slowing its defensive movements under the 35 degrees Celsius sun. It is the moment the mongoose has been waiting for. It seizes a millisecond of exposure to lung directly toward the base of the snake's skull. Its jaws close with a force of 500 newtons, a pressure sufficient to immediately fracture the reptile's cervical vertebrae. The mamba struggles with violent spasms, but the mongoose's grip is relentless, blocking any possibility of a lethal counterattack. In this duel of titans, the intelligence and endurance of the mammal have defeated the speed and toxicity of Africa's most feared reptile. The mongoose begins to consume its opponent, taking advantage of the protein-rich meat necessary to maintain its high metabolism on the savanna. Its ecological role is vital, as it acts as a natural regulator of venomous snake populations in the most hostile ecosystems. The mongoose is a testament that power is not always measured in size, but in the capacity for adaptation and unwavering courage. Peace returns momentarily to the meadow, while the little warrior retreats into the shadows, ready to face the next challenge of the wild. In the crystalline depths of the Indian and Pacific Oceans dwells a silent assassin hidden beneath an appearance of absolute fragility. The blue-ringed octopus, known scientifically as Hapalochlena, is one of the most feared creatures by marine biology experts. With a size that barely reaches 15 centimeters in length, this small titan proves that the most extreme danger can come in tiny packages. Weighing barely about 80 grams, its body is soft and flexible, allowing it to slide through rock crevices inaccessible to larger predators. It prefers the warm, shallow waters of coral reefs, where the temperature remains at a constant 25 degrees Celsius. Its biological weapon is tetrodotoxin, a lethal neurotoxin produced by symbiotic bacteria that live in its salivary glands. This chemical substance is 1,200 times more powerful than cyanide, turning every bite into a definitive death sentence. A single specimen of this octopus possesses enough venom to end the lives of 26 adult humans in less than an hour. The toxin acts by blocking the sodium channels of cells, causing total muscular paralysis while the victim remains fully conscious. The most terrifying effect is suffocation, as the muscles responsible for breathing stop functioning under the chemical attack of tetrodotoxin. Compared to other marine animals, the power of the blue-ringed octopus exceeds that of many sea snakes and stonefish. The hunter uses absolute stealth, stalking small crustaceans and fish among the shadows of the coral reefs. Upon detecting its prey, the octopus launches a quick attack, enveloping the victim with its tentacles and delivering a surgical bite. It injects its venom directly into the shell of crabs, dissolving internal tissues to easily ingest them later. When it feels threatened, its pale body transforms instantly, showing electric blue circles of hypnotic beauty. These 50 or 60 bright rings are a clear warning message saying that any contact will result in a lethal tragedy. Like all cephalopods, it possesses superior intelligence, capable of solving complex problems and remembering escape routes through the marine labyrinth. It uses jet propulsion to reach a speed of 10 kilometers per hour over short distances to flee from potential threats. Its role in the ecosystem is that of a specialized predator that controls populations of small invertebrates, maintaining the balance of the reef. The blue-ringed octopus is the supreme reminder that in the ocean, beauty and deadly danger often travel hand in hand. In the dense twilight of South American jungles, a legendary arachnid patrols the forest floor with an authority that inspires absolute terror. The Brazilian wandering spider, known scientifically as Phonutria, is the most aggressive and lethal hunter lurking in the Amazon basin. Its name, Phonutria, comes from Greek and means murderous, a fitting distinction for a creature that knows no retreat before any threat. With a leg span that can reach 15 centimeters, its imposing physical presence dominates the microworld of the tropical jungle. Unlike other spiders that wait in their webs, this predator is a constant nomad that actively seeks its victims under the light of the moon. It is famous for its unique defensive posture, raising its two pairs of front legs in a display of power that warns of an imminent attack. Phonutria's movement speed is astonishing, capable of covering short distances in a fraction of a second to ambush its prey. Its senses are tuned to detect the subtlest vibration in the foliage, locating insects and small vertebrates with surgical precision. The secret weapon of this arachnid is an extremely potent neurotoxin known as PHTX3, one of the most complex in the animal kingdom. This venom acts by blocking calcium channels and controlling the release of glutamate, causing a total collapse of the central nervous system. A single bite can inject enough venom to cause muscular paralysis, respiratory difficulties, and a loss of motor control in a few minutes. In terms of toxicity, the wandering spider's venom is significantly more potent than that of the black widow, consolidating its status as the world's most dangerous spider. During the attack, Phonutria does not just bite once, but can launch multiple rapid attacks with its chelicerae to ensure the paralysis of its prey. Its fangs can exert massive pressure relative to its size, easily piercing the exoskeleton of large insects or the skin of small reptiles. It is an opportunistic predator that does not hesitate to attack prey that exceeds its weight, such as lizards and tree frogs, demonstrating limitless audacity. The shadow fox usually hides in banana plantations during the day, which increases the risk of accidental encounters with humans. Its high metabolism requires constant feeding, forcing it to patrol territories of several square meters every night. As a keystone species in the understory, Phonutria controls invertebrate populations, maintaining biological balance in South American jungles. Despite its fearsome reputation, it is a fundamental piece of neotropical biodiversity, a marvel of evolutionary engineering and instinctive power. For Nutria remains the undisputed queen of stealth and aggression, a red shadow reminding us that in the jungle, danger walks on 8 legs. Under the implacable sun that punishes the dunes of the Sahara and the Middle East, arises a predator designed for survival in the most extreme conditions on Earth. The deathstalker scorpion, known scientifically as Leiurus quinquestriatus, is the absolute sovereign of the scorching heat and infinite sand. This arachnid lives in environments where the temperature often exceeds 50 degrees Celsius, using rock crevices to protect itself from the solar fire. Its body has a straw yellow color that is almost translucent, a perfect camouflage that makes it invisible against the desert floor and grains of sand. Its pectines are high-precision biological sensors that detect the subtlest chemical and physical vibrations on the desert surface. At nightfall, when the cold begins to take over the dunes, the scorpion emerges from its refuge to begin its silent patrol. Its ultimate weapon resides in its telson, a segmented tail crowned by a stinger capable of injecting one of the most toxic substances in the animal world. The deathstalker's venom is a lethal cocktail of neurotoxins that directly attack the sodium and potassium channels of the nervous system. The toxin causes a massive release of neurotransmitters, causing cardiovascular collapse and acute respiratory failure in a matter of minutes. During the hunt, the scorpion uses a static ambush strategy, remaining motionless for hours until a prey crosses its strike radius. The attack is a biological lightning bolt, throwing its tail forward with a force of 1 Newton in a fraction of a second that is almost imperceptible. It captures insects, spiders, and even other scorpions, demonstrating an aggressiveness that places it at the top of the microdesert food chain. The digestion process begins externally, injecting enzymes that liquefy the victim's internal tissues before absorbing them. Although its size does not exceed 10 centimeters in length, the fear it instills is proportional to the lethality of its chemical load. Scientifically, its venom contains chlorotoxin, a substance that has shown potential in modern medicine to identify and treat tumor cells. The deathstalker plays a vital role as a biological regulator, maintaining the balance of invertebrate populations in arid ecosystems. It is the warrior of the moonlight, a masterpiece of evolution reigning with a golden stinger in the heart of the desert silence. In the somber depths of the jungles of Southeast Asia and India, an imposing figure arises that holds the title of absolute sovereign of the reptile world. The king cobra, known scientifically as Ophiophagus hanna, is the most majestic and feared predator that patrols the forest canopy and the jungle floor. With a length that can reach 5.5 meters, It is the largest venomous snake walking the face of the earth today. Its imposing physique, which reaches a weight of 9 kilograms, gives it muscular strength capable of subduing prey that other snakes would not even dare to look at. The most legendary trait of its physiognomy is its ability to spread a wide hood, a skin shield that expands its presence before any threat. It possesses a unique intimidation ability, raising the front third of its body up to 1.5 meters from the ground to look its opponent directly in the eyes. In this partial bipedal posture, the king cobra not only looks imposing, but can move forward to maintain its territorial dominance. Unlike common hissing, it emits a deep, guttural growl that resonates at low frequencies, an acoustic warning that paralyzes the hearts of its rivals. The generic name Ophiophagus literally means snake eater, revealing its specialized diet of other reptiles, including pythons and lesser cobras. It uses its bifid tongue to track chemical trails in the air, locating its victim through the labyrinth of vegetation with surgical precision. The hunt culminates in a lightning attack, where the snake pounces at a speed of 10 kilometers per hour to deliver its lethal bite. It possesses specialized venom glands that can store and release a massive amount of neurotoxins in a single inoculation. A single bite can inject up to 7 milliliters of venom, a liquid volume that far exceeds the capacity of any other venomous snake. This chemical load is so devastating that it possesses enough power to extinguish the life of a 4,000-kilogram Asian elephant in a few hours. Compared to the black mamba, its venom is less toxic, drop for drop, but its massive volume makes it one of the most dangerous creatures in the world. It is the only known snake that builds nests for its eggs, demonstrating parental intelligence and a dedication to lineage unique among reptiles. During incubation, the female fiercely defends the nest against any intruder, demonstrating controlled aggressiveness and a total defense strategy. As an apex predator, the king cobra plays a vital ecological role by regulating populations of other snakes, maintaining the forest's biological balance. Its existence is the supreme symbol of wild power and evolutionary sophistication, the undisputed queen ruling with a scepter of venom and a gaze of steel. In the depths of coral reefs and temperate coastal waters hides an inhabitant of docile appearance that guards one of the deadliest secrets of the ocean. The pufferfish, belonging to the family Tetraodontidae, is a master of visual deception and a titan of biological chemical warfare. Its distribution covers almost all tropical seas on planet Earth, from the coasts of Japan to the warm currents of the Red Sea. At first glance, Its slow and clumsy swimming makes it seem like easy prey for any predator patrolling the deep blue. However, its physical evolution has endowed this animal with an extremely elastic stomach and skin capable of expanding drastically. When it feels threatened, the pufferfish quickly ingests large amounts of water to triple its body volume in a few seconds. This instant metamorphosis turns it into a rigid, spiny sphere that is impossible for most marine hunters to swallow. But its true defense is not mechanical, but a fulminating neurotoxin stored in its liver, ovaries, and skin, tetrodotoxin. This chemical load is produced by symbiotic bacteria, creating a defensive arsenal that exceeds almost any other aquatic creature in lethality. Tetrodotoxin is 1,200 times more powerful than cyanide, a figure that illustrates the destructive power hidden in its small 1 kilogram body. A single pufferfish contains enough poison to extinguish the lives of 30 adult humans almost immediately. The toxin acts by blocking the sodium channels in nerve cells, paralyzing the muscles while the brain remains lucid and conscious. Death occurs by suffocation as the diaphragm stops functioning, halting the flow of oxygen to the lungs in a matter of minutes. There is no known antidote for this poison, making any reckless encounter a tragedy of no return. In the culture of Japan, this extreme danger has been transformed into one of the most exclusive and risky culinary experiences in the world: fugu. Consuming fugu is a dance with death, where the diner seeks the excitement of a poison that can be lethal if the dish is not prepared with precision. Fugu chefs must undergo rigorous training of several years to obtain a legal license that allows them to handle this animal. The art lies in removing the highly toxic organs without contaminating the white, delicate meat of the fish during the surgical cut. Often, experts leave a minute amount of toxin to cause a slight tingling in the customer's lips, a sign of tetrodotoxin's power. This culinary mystique has elevated the pufferfish to the category of a symbol of status and bravery in international gastronomy. Outside the kitchen, the pufferfish possesses an extremely strong bony beak, capable of exerting massive force to crush mollusk shells. Its bite can fracture the exoskeleton of crustaceans with a pressure exceeding 500 newtons, demonstrating its capacity as a specialized predator. Some species, such as Torquigena, demonstrate a unique artistic intelligence by building complex circular patterns in the sand of the seabed. These structures of 2 meters in diameter are nests designed to attract females, a marvel of biological engineering beneath the waves. The pufferfish is a fundamental pillar of marine biodiversity, controlling invertebrate populations with its voracious appetite. Its existence is a reminder that in the ocean, beauty and deadly danger are separated by an extremely thin line. adapted to survive in temperatures ranging between 20 and 28 degrees Celsius. It is a resilient inhabitant of coral paradises. As the apex predator of its niche, it uses its chemical load to navigate a world full of threats with absolute confidence. The pufferfish continues to be one of nature's most fascinating enigmas, a creature where science meets art and danger. In the great cycle of oceanic life, this spiny titan guards the balance of the seas with its armor of water and its legendary venom. In the silent and colorful realm of coral reefs glides a predator whose apparent slowness hides one of the fastest and deadliest weapons in the ocean. The cone snail, known scientifically as conus, is a marine gastropod that has transformed evolution into a masterpiece of biological ballistics. Its domain extends through the tropical waters of the Indo-Pacific, where it patrols the seabed under moonlight filtered by the water. The shell of this animal presents geometric patterns of hypnotic beauty, a calcium armor that hides a cold-blooded killer. Despite its size of barely 15 centimeters, its position in the food chain is that of an undisputed sovereign of the deep sands. The cone snail uses a highly sensitive siphon to track the chemical signals of fish swimming several meters away. Its secret weapon is a radula tooth modified into a harpoon shape, a hollow and sharp structure designed for the immediate delivery of venom. This biological projectile is connected to a venom bulb that generates massive pressure to fire the harpoon with devastating force. The hunt occurs in a fraction of a second, an attack so fast that the human eye can barely process the movement of the projectile. The harpoon reaches its prey at an attack speed measured in milliseconds, injecting a cocktail of hundreds of different toxins. The fish is immobilized before it can make a single escape movement, becoming a statue of flesh ready to be devoured. The cone snail expands its flexible mouth to swallow its victim whole, a process of ingestion that defies the physical dimensions of its body. In terms of lethality, the venom from a single drop of this snail is enough to end the lives of 20 adult humans. There is no known antidote for toxins, which has given it the somber name of cigarette snail for the time the victim has left. The force of its chemical attack is so massive that it exceeds the power of many of the most venomous snakes on planet Earth. Scientifically, its toxins possess incalculable medical value, being used to create painkillers 1,000 times more potent than morphine. The cone snail is an apex predator of marine sediments, maintaining the biological balance of invertebrates and small fish. Its existence is a testament that in the ocean, lethal speed does not require powerful limbs, but the perfection of a poisoned projectile. As the guardian of tropical sands, this mollusk reigns with an ivory harpoon and a venom that stops time itself beneath the waves. The cycle of life on the reef continues, always under the watchful shadow of this architect of silent and effective death. In the perpetual shadows of the Amazon jungle floor emerges a nightmare predator that patrols the leaf litter with unparalleled ferocity. The Amazonian giant centipede, known scientifically as Scolopendra gigantea, is the largest and most powerful myriapod that exists on planet Earth. With a length that can reach 0.3 meters, its segmented body is a masterpiece of biological engineering for infiltration and attack. It possesses between 21 and 23 pairs of yellowish legs, designed to provide massive traction on vertical surfaces and cave ceilings. Its reddish-brown or copper-colored exoskeleton gives it a flexible but resistant armor against the dangers of the dense understory. At the front, a pair of highly sensitive antennae detect the vibrations and chemical signals of its victims in total darkness. Its ultimate weapon is the forcipules, a pair of modified legs near the head that act as pincers loaded with potent venom glands. The venom of Scolopendra gigantea is a toxic cocktail containing serotonin, histamine, and neurotoxins that collapse the nervous system of its prey. This chemical load is so potent that it allows the centipede to subdue animals that far exceed its own weight and biological size. During the nocturnal hunt, it demonstrates amazing agility, climbing cave walls to position itself for a definitive aerial ambush. In one of nature's most astonishing feats, this predator is capable of hunting bats in flight while holding onto the cave ceiling with its hind legs. The attack is a lightning bolt of precision, enveloping the victim with its multiple legs to inject its venom instantaneously. In addition to bats, its diet includes lizards, frogs, small birds, and rodents, which places it at the top of the invertebrate food chain. It can move at a speed of 1 meter per second, a dizzying speed that leaves no margin for escape for small jungle inhabitants. The grip strength of its hind legs is enough to hold a weight equivalent to several times its own body mass, while struggling with its prey. It is an extremely aggressive and solitary predator that does not hesitate to attack any creature that invades its vital hunting territory. The Amazonian giant centipede plays a crucial role as a biological regulator, controlling populations of insects and small vertebrates in the ecosystem. Its existence is a testament to the power of primitive adaptation, a killing machine that has remained almost unchanged for millions of years. As the sovereign of the shadows, the Scolopendra reigns in the humidity of the Amazon with a bite of fire and an embrace of 1,000 legs. The cycle of life in the jungle continues under the watch of this many-footed titan, ensuring that the wild balance remains intact. On the volcanic islands of Indonesia, arises a prehistoric figure that reigns as the largest and heaviest lizard on Earth. Known scientifically as Varanus komodoensis, this titan reaches a length of 3 meters and a weight of 70 kilograms. Its skin is reinforced with thousands of small bones called osteoderms, creating natural armor against attacks from its rivals. The dragon's most lethal sense is its bifid tongue, capable of detecting meat chemical particles at a distance of 9 kilometers. The hunt culminates in an explosive attack of 20 kilometers per hour, using 60 serrated teeth to tear its prey with precision. Its secret weapon resides in venom glands that release anticoagulant toxins, causing a drastic drop in the victim's blood pressure. Unlike other reptiles, it can consume up to 80% of its body mass in a single massive feeding session. Its bite exerts a force of 600 newtons, a power that combined with venom ensures the defeat of giant water buffalo. As a keystone species, the Komodo dragon maintains biological balance in the arid ecosystems of the Lesser Sunda Islands. This sovereign of Indonesia represents a living testament to wild power that has endured almost unchanged since prehistory. Venom, evolution's deadliest tool today, is being transformed into an invaluable source of medicines to save human lives through advanced biochemistry. However, habitat loss and the climate crisis threaten to silence these living chemical laboratories in jungles and oceans across the planet. International efforts now protect reserves of thousands of square kilometers to ensure that the balance between lethal predators and their prey remains intact. The use of advanced satellite monitoring allows for the safeguarding of the most vulnerable species of reptiles and arachnids in environments with extreme temperatures exceeding 45 degrees Celsius. As keystone species, their presence ensures that the food chain functions with perfect biological precision, regulating life in the most hostile ecosystems. Fostering coexistence with these toxic titans is vital to maintaining the wild pulse of biodiversity in the heart of untamed nature. Our hope resides in preserving the legacy of these chemical warriors, so that the majesty of wildlife continues to reign under the eternal sun. Subscribe to the channel and share this video to carry this message of respect far. Every gesture helps protect nature's wonderful creation.